بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. مدد يا رسول الله، مدد يا سادة الأصحاب، مدد يا مشايخ الدستور ولا شاء الله فاز داستان شيخ محمد الحقان، مدد طريقتنا والصحبة والخير في الجميع. Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem ve Müslüman 3 günden fazla küsmesi olmaz.
Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said that a Muslim should not bear a grudge or be angry or be upset with someone for more than 3 days.
Ona caiz değildir.
It is not permissible, it is not allowed to bear a grudge or to be angry with someone or to be cross with someone for more than 3 days among Muslims.
Müslümanlar, tabi insan karşı taraftan bazen kötülük görür.
Of course, sometimes the other side may do something bad to you.
Ona küser, ondan yapmak istemez, muhatap olmak istemez.
And then when you experience that badness, you feel offended, obviously, and then you don't want to talk to that person any longer.
Ama o gene Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem o halde olsa bile gene küsmek olmaz diyor.
But even in that case, our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, says one should not feel offended, one should not bear a grudge, and one should not keep that resentment.
Şimdi insanlar her şeyde bahane bulur. Aile içi, aile dışı, aile içi daha fazla küskünlük olur.
There are so many excuses and there are so many reasons why people feel offended and why they fight each other or why they are resentful outside of families and in particular within families.
Yani kendi aralarına küskünlük daha sonra
family members among each other especially are often in a state of being resentful to each other, to bear a grudge.
Düşmanlığa dönüşüyor. Düşmanlıkta
but that resentment you may feel against each other will turn into enmity.
Daha kötü şeylere sebep oluyor.
And enmity will open up the way to bad things.
Onun için Peygamber Efendimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem iyilik getirir.
Therefore, our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said that goodness will bring goodness,
Kötülük de kötülük.
and badness will bring badness.
Küsmek de bir türlü kötülüktür.
And to be resentful, to bear a grudge, and to be cross or angry with someone is a source for badness to come.
Tabii olarak Müslüman Allah yolundan çıkmadıktan sonra onunla muhatap olman lazım.
As long as your fellow Muslim follows the way of Allah Almighty, as long as he has not left the way of Allah Almighty, it is your duty to be in touch with him, to have relationships with him, and to be in contact with him.
Yok, o yoldan çıkıp dinden çıkıp başka şeyler olursa o vakit muhatap olmana gerek yok.
However, if your fellow Muslim brother or sister has left the way, has left the religion, and has left his faith and belief in Allah Almighty, then you are no longer obliged to that person to have a contact with him.
Ama mühim olan Müslümana destek olması lazım.
What it comes down to is that Muslims should support each other.
Hatasını kabul etmesi lazım. Hatası varsa affetmesi lazım.
And we should be forgiving. And among our Muslim brothers and sisters, if we do something wrong, we should accept our wrongdoing, our fault, and ask for forgiveness and forgive each other.
Bu Müslümanlığın yapılması lazım gereken şeylerdir.
This is how we should behave among our fellow Muslim brothers and sisters.
Öteki türlü dediğimiz gibi ufak daha kötü şeyler oluyor.
But if we bear a grudge, if we keep resentment and continue to be angry with each other, then step by step that grudge will turn into much worse things.
Birike birike çok daha yaramaz işler oluyor.
That grudge, that resentment will increase to that extent that it will lead to so many useless things.
Lüzumsuz işler oluyor, zararlı işler oluyor.
It will open up the way to harmful things.
Onun için anlaşmak nedir hatası, senin hatan nedir diye bilip onları yapmamak daha Allah'ın indinde daha makbuldur.
Therefore, in the sight of Allah Almighty, it is most acceptable among Muslims to get along with each other, to accept one's mistakes, to forgive each other, and to ask for forgiveness, and to pardon each other, and to have good relations with each other.
Daha iyidir.
It is better for Muslims to get along with each other.
Onlar Müslümanlar birlik olması lazım.
Muslims should be one.
Müslümanlara zaten her türlü düşman var.
There are so many enemies and there are so many people against Muslims.
Onların bir de birbirlerine kötülük etmeleri, birbirlerine
Therefore, Muslims should not be the enemies of each other and they should not fight each other.
düşmanlık etmeleri caiz değildir, olmaz.
It is not permissible to consider your Muslim brother or sister your enemy.
Hem kendilerine zarar olur, hem etraftaki Müslümanlara zarar olur.
If you consider your Muslim brothers and sisters your enemy, then you will be harming yourself and you will be harming the Muslims around you.
Allah muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us.
Allah şeytan şerrinden muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us from the evil of shaitan.
Şeytan şerri büyüktür.
The evil and the badness of shaitan is enormous.
Allah muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us from that evil.
Amin Allah tevfik. El Fatiha.